Back in the city where the lights stay wild. Bass hit heavy, got a club on trial. Shorty too bad, got a dangerous smile. On the head.
So I just get showered, we get up early, get some 10,000 lux light, because you have to remember that it's very important to get direct sunrise after you wake up to manage your circadian rhythms. And as I wake up before the sun rises, I have to do it with the 10,000 lux lamp. Then I manage some TikToks and the TikTok ads campaign. Today is the first day of my TikTok ads campaign of a new thing I'm working on that I share later in the video or in a next video in the channel. So stay tuned. Then I walk a little bit, and now we are here another time in front of the screen seeing the TikTok numbers. For now, I have two campaigns of $20 a day. The spend today is just $7. A CPC, that is a cost per click of 4 cents. Then, as you are seeing, I'm going to let here the screen so you can see it. A CPN, that meaning a cost per mil views, €1 more or less, 6,000 impressions, 147 clicks. A CTR, so click-through rate of 2.36%. That is not bad, but 0 conversions. Although here is one. Is my practice conversion that I made for myself to see that everything is going through. So truth is going more or less well. The numbers are not bad, but we have to keep pushing. So I'm going to work a little bit more in these numbers. I'm going to manage some creatives, add some more. So right now it's currently more or less 12 p.m. So I'm going to work a little bit of this, study, eat, and at 5 p.m. I have this reunion. So, see you there.
Pull up clean, no stress on me. Wrist on cold, neck like C. Boys talk tough, but they fold on beat. I don't play fair, just play elite. Late night text like, where you at? Told her on the way, I move like that. No brakes, no cap, I'm built to last. She want one more round, I told her bet fast. No sleep till sunrise, ride with me. Lights down low, move silently. Girl, you got that fire, I breathe. So don't.
So, I have just get launched. And now I have 30 minutes to go to the meeting, the important meeting, and what I get to know about that. I just want to mention that at the beginning we were at more or less $6 or €6 of spending in the ads, and until 10-12 euros, what happened is that the ads were delivering, everything was okay, but at the moment of paying, you can add it to cart or you can get the payment through the store of my new project. So there was an issue in the payment method and in the adding to cart, meaning that anyone can get through the page. So I just spent $10-12 for nothing because you can buy it. So I was running ads, but you can buy it from the web. So I don't know what happened. I just solutioned it. It's like in the market location, the storefront, and the shipping method was in one page. So you only can buy from Spain, and I was running ads in UK and US. So there's something wrong with it. I just changed it. So I just get prepared to go to the meeting. After the meeting, I will update you and everything and say everything I just learned. See you.
Stress on me, wrist on cold, neck like C. Boys talk tough, but they fold on beat. I don't play fair, just play elite. Late night text like, where you at? Told her on the way, I move like that. No brakes, no cap, I'm built to last. She want one more.
So I just arrived from the meeting. Let me put in paper everything I learned, and I share it with you in a minute. So I learned a lot. Even in the own meeting, I learned that he managed the most valuable VC firm in all Spain, meaning he moves more than 700 million in all of his investments. So very important person, a lot of knowledge in one meeting. Obviously, I'm going to do a more in-depth video about it, but for today, I'm going to share the principal lessons. Let me write it in paper and then I'll share it with you. Honestly, it's the next day. Yesterday I have a call, then I have to go with my friends, and then I see the football match with another friend. So finally, I don't get to say the things I learned from the meeting, but today I have here the yesterday notes, so I'm going to read it. Basically, very good sensations, and he was a person with a lot of money that managed plus 700 million, and he was a normal person in the sense that he was very natural, very near. You can talk with him without feeling intimidated, without, he was not in the sense of power. He was not like an authority. He was like a friend in the sense that you can talk with him one to one. Very helpful. So that made me realize the importance of whether you are poor or you are rich or you are a millionaire, you may be good to every single person. Every single person deserves you being respectful to them. Just say that to be clear, what that is a very important thing. You can see a lot of people that when they get successful, they win the money, they win whatever validation they have, they start feeling like a voter, they start acting different, buying flashy things just for the sake of saying I'm more than you, and they start treating you like looking you through the shoulder. So just act normal when you are poor, act normal when you are rich, act normal when you are a millionaire. Just act good for them. You always have to be respectful. Very important. Then also, a very important lesson, obviously, as I said earlier, I'm going to discuss this in a much longer video about what I learned in this meeting, but very important. If you are a young entrepreneur, start ending cycles. Me, you, most entrepreneurs, most young entrepreneurs try to build enormous things, trying to be a millionaire for tomorrow because of this social media thing that you have in a rush. You have to win the money today. You have to make millions today. So instead of looking for the next bully, the next unicorn, the next successful app, the next, I don't know, whatever is that big for you, it's good to have big goals, but try to do something that ends the cycle. I'm going to explain this. I'm saying if you are trying to build an app, it's okay. Like in my case, I'm trying to build enterprise, a social media app just for entrepreneurs. Waitlist in the description. But what I'm going to say is also I'm going to try new things that ends the cycle. What I mean through this, basically, this means start doing things that have a day of end and you win all the money that day, in the sense of, for example, a football championship in your region, in your school, it doesn't matter. Everyone have to pay $10-15, the winner have $1,000 and you get $500 more or less if you have a lot of teams. Something like this that are little events and going scaling up. Then you can build a tournament of entrepreneurship tournament. When you are going to meet entrepreneurs, there is, for example, $50 to enter, and the better idea gives $500 and a founding, and you pitch to them what you see and everything. Or a very good judgment, you may know someone that is a very good entrepreneur, a very successful entrepreneur, so you ask them to be the one to select the winner, and the winner gets a lot of money and you pocket the difference because $50 the entrance to win a bigger document and I don't know, something that have not to be money, for example a $500 prize, and also a meeting with this entrepreneur that you know. If you know no one, contact through DMs, for example me obviously, and I'm not an authority, but you can slide someone in DMs, and if it's free 30 minutes reunion, you can do it. Send a lot of DMs and someone of authority will do it. So do things that wins the money, and this the not unicorn is not a new millionaire idea. It's just things that you can do in your community to get a little bit of money, but not for the money, but because you are in the cycle. You have to plan everything, you have to get the sponsors, you have to get the people, you have to make the event, and then you have to get paid and manage the event for the tournament to be very good. So you are doing all the cycle from the idea to the canvas to doing everything and ending it. If you do the next unicorn, you are going to work on it 3-5 years if you are serious about it. That is good, but you are not ending the cycle. So start also doing micro things that end the cycle, and for example tournaments, events, or something like this, not for the money but for learning everything as I just said. Then also the very important part, and the second thing, most important thing I linked for this, and the last one is specialize in something. One thing that he told me is that I was very general. I was very broad. I have a lot of knowledge in a lot of things, but very short knowledge. So I have to specialize, for example, in ads, not in ads, but in TikTok ads, and why, how to lower CPC, like in a very niche, go deep down, research every single thing. I'm the type of person that researches a lot of things, no deep enough. So I know about, imagine, cars, football, any hobby you have. You know a lot of, it's like having a lot of hobbies but not going deep in any one of it. So entrepreneurship is the same. Be very good at one skill and you will monetize it very easily. So this may sound obvious, but you have to do an introspection and find if you are being too general. So focus only in one thing and be the best at it. And this is all for today. This is my first vlog. I know it's very short, not a lot of clips, not a lot about my life. I just record two things, I think. So if you want more like this or longer vlogs or more day-to-day, not only knowledge of saying what I learned, but also showing how is my day-to-day and how I work on what I work in this case, the project that I'm doing that I'm going to say in the next video, but it's a dropshipping store of clothes, gentleman clothes. But this is all for today. If you want more like this, please let it in the comments. Obviously, I'm starting with all of these. I'm just starting. If you can say something that I can improve for the next video, please say it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.